Welcome back, everybody, to the Museum TV. Here with a new episode. We got to my right, 4Five6 Nice.
Yes, sir.
Boston bred,
Yes, sir.
coming up in the city, making a wave. Shout out to the big homies who allow us to use this space here at the Muse.
Yes, sir.
So let's get right into it. Nice. First things first, man.
What's
How
up,
you
bro?
feeling, bro?
I'm all right, bro. I'm a little tired, but
Yeah.
I come with the territory right now. We gonna keep rolling. I'm straight.
100%, bro.
No doubt. How you?
Me, honestly, I've been ready for this interview, yo. Me and Noble been talking about it, so we're gonna take care of business
Yes,
tonight.
sir. Yes, sir.
So first things first, before the brand existed, who were you creatively? Like, what were you doing, thinking, and chasing at the time?
Before this, I was literally heavily focused on getting some money, just because I got babies, and I know one of my sole responsibilities or purpose on this earth is taking care of them. So whatever I have to do to figure out how to do that, that's what I was geared toward. And I feel like the brand only was able to come apart once I got in a place where I was comfortable knowing that they were straight. You know what I'm saying? Now I could tap into my creativity, because when you got babies, your needs kind of go on the back side, the back burner. So that's what I had to get myself to the point where, like, all right, they straight, they comfortable. Now I can come to the forefront and focus on me. So before this, I was getting somebody, always into clothes though, but just, I was more of a consumer. Like, I was more like, I'll go buy it. Like, I know it was about to be lit, or it was coming, won't be the next hot thing. I was into it like that. I really didn't have not only the space, but I didn't even think I could make it yet to make it myself. But yeah, I was just trying to get some money, bro, honestly.
For sure. I think, putting your priorities first is always the most important thing.
No doubt.
Before you stepped into the spotlight, what was your relationship with the Boston culture? Did you feel like there was a gap you wanted to fill?
Oh, absolutely. I felt like, so my relationship with the Boston culture, especially because I'm born and raised here, like, I've been living it day for day my whole life. I never went to another town. Like, I've been here. So my biggest thing that I want to fill is, I really want the narrative change. Like, I felt like a lot of shit was made cool that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of shit needed to be changed as far as, like, what was unacceptable and what was acceptable. Like, yo, like, not wanting to gangbang is not a problem. Like, that's not something that is mandatory. You know what I'm saying? Locking in with a woman, whether it be just one, there's no issue with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's nothing to be ashamed of. Taking care of your kids, like, the right shit, I feel like need to be made cool, and then a lot of shit will sort itself out once people understand, like, nah, you're right. Like, that is okay to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so really there was more of a narrative change in me, and bringing pieces together. Like, I feel like certain pieces could be put together with a conversation, but somebody just got to make it okay to have that conversation. Like, yo, come to my papa, both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all don't really get along, but y'all at least have this hat in common, if anything. You know what I'm saying? So really, that bridging the gap as far as, like, sides and changing the narrative on what's cool and what's not.
It always takes a strong person to be able to break past the barriers of division.
No doubt.
And you can do that through music, you can do that through clothes, you can do that through connection, through respect. So, I think that's an honorable mission.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. Why did clothing feel like the right entry point before music? What foundation were you trying to build with the brand first? Because, that was a calculated move.
Yeah, so, and I didn't even understand it until probably as of recently, because I wasn't the plan. Like, when I started the clothing brand, like, if I told you I was gonna get on a song, I'd be lying to you, because I was nowhere in my thought process. But as far as the question, like, clothing was first to me because clothing is my passion. Like, music is too, but clothing is, like, since I was a kid, like, I was raised by my grandmother, and that was our thing. Like, every Saturday we go shopping. She was always heavy on how you present yourself. Like, yo, don't go nowhere if your clothes ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was her number one rule.
What? Like, everything, you gotta be on point, because if people don't know you, they know what they seen when they seen you. So, and as I got older, I've always been into, like, paying attention to the fashion market, knowing what's about to pop next. Like, I'm very, like, into seeing where trends is going before it happened. Like, and
was you the fly guy at school?
Oh yeah, I was always on point. Like, even when I was mad small. Like, I was 160, then I blew up, and then I went back small. But I never had no problem at any of those weights presenting myself the right way. I always know how to put a fit together, weight depending on whatever size I was. So yeah, I always been on point. High school, I think I was runner up for best
Best
dress.
dress.
Yeah, I was runner up for best
I mean,
dress.
back then that meant something.
Yo,
That really meant you gotta put
yeah,
respect on
yeah,
on
come
my drip.
on. Yeah,
Noble over there smiling because he
yeah,
used to be best dressed in his
yeah,
school. Look
bro.
at him.
Listen, that ain't nothing. At a big high school like ours, bro, like, I'll take that. And running up, like, and the dude I lost to, I ain't gonna lie, he was already next level. Like he was.
Oh, so you saying that's the only reason why you
Yeah,
lost?
he was
He was
on
next
point.
level.
Nah, he was on point. He was on. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
it.
And not that this matters, and no, like this, he was gay,
Mm.
so he already had like a.
And he's whooping everybody.
He was smooth. I'm like, this nigga smooth, bro. I can't do that with this.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to him, man. He was on point.
So where does the name 4Five6 Nice come from, and what does it represent to you? Because I know you've answered this question before,
Yeah.
but like, you know, tell us something organic.
So 4, 5, 6, literally, like I said, it comes from whatever the dice game and all that. But more now that I'm getting into it, it's more coming into the mindset of like, yo, gamble, yo, take a risk on whatever you went to. Take a risk, gamble. You know what I'm saying? And take that risk with the mindset that you're gonna roll a 4, 5, 6 to automatically win the game.
Right.
That's why even with my rap name, like I couldn't think of nothing else. But like, yo, we gonna just pick my regular name and mix it with 4, 5, 6 because that's what it is. Like 4, 5, 6 nice. That's what I'm on. I'm heavy on betting on myself right now, taking the risk and knowing that I'm gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, you're saying I bet on myself over anybody every time.
That's a fact.
Here's my brand.
Right.
And you know, branding is life. So
that's
branding,
branding
however you live,
branding
is your
everything.
brand.
I don't care what you sell. Like, it's all about how you portray that. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta represent that the right way. You gotta make sure people know it, even if you think they know it. Treat it like they don't. You know what I'm saying? That's what branding is. I'm branding every day. I'm branding right now. I'm going to brand when I leave here. Like everything's branded. As long as when I'm sleeping, I'm not branded. Other than that, everything's branded for me, bro.
Absolutely. Yeah. Branding is life. So where exactly are you from? I know you say you're from Boston, and how did your environment shape you early on?
I'm from like literally 5 minutes from me. I'm from Elm Hill, right? Grove Hall area, born and raised. Like left the hospital, went there. I was there. I think I had to move from there at 20, like 19 or 20. Like, you know how BHA is. Like, if you get caught with drugs on the property, they make you move. So I was there from literally my birth till 20. But even there, I just didn't live there after that, but I still was in the area moving around. Up there, bro, it's very, it's dangerous, like, especially back then. Like, it's a very dangerous area because it's very, like, gang orientated up there, bro. Like, every street you hit up there is something.
Dense. It's a dense population.
There's something going on, bro. And then the fact that everything's so close, like, people, when they come through, they don't know who they're looking for. So if you out there, you a part of it. So it's a very dangerous area as far as that. Very drug infested area. Like, it's like, you know, you come outside, that's how you figure out to get some money. If you're not, you don't want to go get a job, you can walk out what you're doing and get you a couple dollars.
A different kind of education.
Yeah. So, but also it helped me because my neighborhood, Elm Hill, is like most of my older guys, they're 5%ers.
Oh man, they taught you knowledge of self.
Yeah, from off the back, like I was raised, like even though I didn't fully adopt it myself, all the morals and values I took on, like, yo, man, woman, and child, you know what I'm saying? Knowledge, you know, the ledge, all that stuff is instilled in me since I was young. So I got a different type of mindset when it comes to morals and values and how to move in life, period. You know what I'm saying? Like I got what's the word? Like, I got some dignity with me, you know what I'm saying? From jump. And that comes from my neighborhood. But more than everything, I love my neighborhood. It just was, it was rough growing up. It wasn't easy, but it definitely molded me to who I am. It made me a hustler. It made me very street smart. I seen a lot early, but also I learned how to deal with my emotions early too. Like, you know, like from the fact that I chill with mostly older guys, so I wasn't tender. But yeah,
that was a good use of the word.
No, bro, I can't be tender up there, bro, because like Noble said, there's sharks up there, bro, and they're gonna eat you alive up there. So you gotta be, you know.
So when you were younger, what did success look like to you back then?
When I was younger, success, as far as, are you talking about like teenage or beyond that?
Well, so younger could be in your teenage years or as a young kid, you know, because seeing something impactful usually stays with a kid forever.
Yeah.
And then a kid tries
to be completely honest with you, bro, even I would say from a young kid all the way to like now, even though she's gone, success for me, bro, was making my grandmother proud.
Mm.
Like, she raised me, bro, so the best thing I coulda did at any point in my life was do something to make her like, "Yeah, I did right by you," you know what I'm saying? So,
Make her a proud parent.
yeah, so that was success for me. Like, if I could do something to make my grandmother happy and give me a pat on my back, that was it for me, bro. That was enough for me.
Mm.
And, like I tell my kids, like, "Yo, if I could be half as good to them as she was to me, like, I'm straight."
I've done my part.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So you've lived different lives, right? Like
Mhm.
street hustling, building a brand, making music. What was the hardest transition between those worlds?
This literally this part, like having to be on camera. 100%.
Being right here on Museum TV is the
Yeah,
hardest
like, I told
transition.
Charlie the same thing. Like, "Yo, bro, this is the hardest part for me because I'm used to before this. Like, I play the cut. Like, I don't care to be seen. I don't want to talk to nobody like that. But, and that's not out of fear or nothing. That's just because, I think I just underestimated the value of what I had to say and had to
Mm.
offer. You know what I'm saying? I underestimated that, not knowing, like, yo, now you bring something to the game, bro. Like, you bring something that people need to hear and see. So that's been the hardest part, is being so much in the not like,
Oh, you the
thank
man.
you, bro. Like, being in the limelight, just being seen so much. That never was my thing. I like to be in the cut. So that's literally the hardest part. And music, with the music part is, it's more like, I'm a super humble guy. I don't like to pop a lot of shit, but with music, like, that's when you gonna hear it. Like, if I'm gonna pop shit, it's gonna be on the song. So getting comfortable with, like, yo, nah, bro, you talking crazy a little bit on that song, but so that's the only part. But otherwise than that, it's nothing far-fetched that I wasn't already doing. Yeah.
So what were the real risks you were facing when you decided you had to move differently?
As far as like starting a brand.
Yeah, like betting on yourself, the money aspect of it,
Yeah.
financing the rest of your life. Just what were the real risks you decide, like, you were facing when you decided this is what I want to do in my life and
Yeah, so
become an
the
entrepreneur?
biggest thing is, um like, I feel like I want to say smoke and mirrors. Like, you can't get caught up on what shit look like. Like, I'm not a what it look like guy. Like, of course it could be going on where it's just like it's the biggest thing in the world. I'm making $1,000 million, but if that ain't really what's going on behind the scenes, like, then it don't count. So I was more focused on actually letting something be what it is more than what it looked like. That's what I was on heavily as far as the risk. I never wanted to get caught up in looking like I had something that I wasn't really want something.
Truth over performance.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to never get caught up in that. That's a big risk with people. Like, you start getting success or some motion, and behind the scenes, you really not having success or no
Yeah,
motion.
that
Like,
must be miserable.
yeah, so that's one thing I was hell bent on. And two, the risk. Well, the biggest risk with me is, since I'm so much like, like, of course it's a worldwide brand, but really I'm from the town. Like, this is a Boston thing, is navigating the politics of the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we got a geographic problem here. You know what I'm saying?
To put it nicely.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was my biggest thing. Was like, yo, damn, bro, you gonna take a risk, but I just bet it on my energy and myself, like, my intentions. Like, I knew how I was moving, why I was moving, and how I was carrying it. So I'm like, yo, as long as I'm doing it for the right reasons, it's gonna work.
Yeah.
So I bet on that part of myself.
I mean, you'll have divine protection at that point.
No doubt.
Yeah, as long as you're putting
And
out
I
good.
feel like once people get next to me, whether you from the projects, the side streets, you're gonna feel like, nah, he's on now. Like, he's being serious. Like, because I get what I don't care what neighborhood you from. I'm trying to figure out what you got going on and why you're not doing it more. Like, I'm trying to have that conversation with a nigga, not what neighborhood you from. So, yeah.
So what did people misunderstand most about you during that period, this transitional period, when you're deciding to make a different decision?
I think people thought I was a square. Like, because
that kind of messed with your ego a little bit, didn't you?
What are you talking about? Like, you what? Yeah, so
but you gotta learn how to suppress that.
Yeah, but even that, because even like that comes with me also reflecting, like, ain't nothing wrong with being a square neither though. Like, why, if they do think
the same message you pushing,
yeah,
shoot dice, not people.
Yeah,
you got to be able to be like, what, a square is gonna be emotionally intelligent.
Yeah,
like, I'm not gonna do that right now.
Yeah, so
I got
had
money
a conversation
coming.
with my pops. My pops, like, it's not even that people necessarily think you was good. He said, more than me, like, that looked like you were just moving right. Like, nobody was supposed to know what you was into like that. Everybody should have thought you was going to
What
Harvard.
would you want them to know?
Yeah, everybody should have thought you was going to Harvard, getting a master's. You know what I'm saying? Like anything other than that, you was moving wrong. I'm like, damn, that's L. Hold on, write that in my notebook.
Right.
Yeah.
Because what's the point in trying to pretend when it's better to be real?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That goes back to what it looked like and what it is.
How did your work ethic evolve when you started taking ownership of your future?
I don't let nothing stop me, bro. Being tired, 24 hours in a day, none of that matters to me. Like if it got to get done, I'm going to do it. So, and I know that work ethic is the biggest thing. Like consistency is key. You know what I'm saying? I'm heavy on consistency. Like, and no matter what, whether it's going to be music, I treat it with music, rap, my marriage, my fatherhood, like everything has to be like, it's just repetition how you get better with whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fully locked in on everything I'm into right now. So yeah, my work ethic is crazy. Like people probably think like, yo, how do you got the time? Like, I don't even know, bro. I make it, you know? And I don't stop moving.
I mean, I think at this point, I think you realized that you weren't just hustling, you were building. Speaking of your consistency, you've dropped more than 5 to 10 tracks on YouTube. Yeah. You've been running it. You, Devo, FNM, Mook, Tega. Yeah. I mean, you guys have been going crazy. Yeah. You actually have 1 of 1 at 1.1K right now on the YouTube. Yeah. Your views are slowly building. Yeah. So how did you get that link up? SoundLab, Devo, Charlie Machine.
I was at the interview with Charlie, and we just had to. I did one and done, and he's like, we talking. He's like, yo, you never Devo? I'm like, nah, I don't know who Devo is. Like, nah, you gotta listen to Devo. He's tough. I'm like, all right, bet. I leave the interview. I go listen to Devo. DM the next morning. Yo,
this works.
Went right to the studio with him. And it's been up since then. The crazy thing about us, we both got that work ethic. So we like, yo, I call him 6 in the morning. Devo, what you want today? He's like, 9. I'm like, all right, I'll be there. Excuse me. We're going to lock in all day. And then we just got that work ethic where we do 5, 6 songs in a video in a day. You know what I'm saying? Like we work like that. And it's just, it was, so to answer your question, really, Charlie sparked that, and I'm very big on energy. Like, of course, I feel like I've been to mad studios where the ambiance is beautiful, like it's nice in there, but I kind of like, like I like what I like. I like that gritty feel. I make the best music where I feel like I'm safe and I feel like comfortable out, so it was very natural with me and the Sound Lab. Like it's been locked in ever since then. And then, like me, Mook, and Tega, we just got that relationship from being in the studio, and then we built outside of that. And, it's my guys, but like I'm locked in with them. And they've been doing music before me, and I really believe in them. So I'll be heavy on like, y'all keep dropping because I believe in them, bro. Like y'all got it, bro. And that also goes back to bridging the gap now, because I feel like for too long, Boston and Brockton has some type of like gap that shouldn't be there. Like they like us, we like them. Like what's the
like cousins?
Yeah, like. So I feel like we doing something dope where we like in a minute that line's gonna be erased completely. Like you ain't even gonna, like they gonna look at us like them, and they gonna, it's like that's what I'm on with Brockton.
As long as you just keep on pushing the movement.
Right.
So how does your clothing brand and your music connect to each other?
Oh, everything with the music is revolving around the brand. Haas said the music ain't nothing but a vehicle for this. So that's what we treating it. Like when you see a video from me, you're never not gonna see this logo in the video. Now it's getting to the point now where I'm being more strategic, where you can expect now when you see me something in the video, it's gonna be coming out not too long after the video. Like that's how we put in seeds with the music now. Even all the projects is gonna be like, if you notice on my freestyles, it's 456 something, like 456 days, 4 minutes, 56 seconds. Like it's all branding, bro. Like it's all getting those 3 numbers in your head. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, shout out Hawes, going back to branding again.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. Me and Hawes locked in, bro.
What does legitimacy mean to you now personally, like in terms of building your legacy and preserving your name?
Like having bank accounts and shit. Like, like police pull me over now. I'm like, what? What? You know what I'm saying? Like legitimacy like that. Like I got a clean mindset, know that I'm doing something 100% legit. I'm actually working towards something I could pass down my kids. Like you can get all the money in the streets you want. You can do whatever for some money, but you gonna pass it to your kids? Like you want to be a kingpin now, your son's a baby kingpin? Like, nah. So I feel like I'm putting myself in a position where I can put my kids with a plethora of options. Like, yo, my dad make hats. My dad does music, so I could even shoot his videos. I could take his pictures. I can learn how to make a hat. I could
be a producer.
I can learn how to handle the money. Like, I'm giving my kids options right now. Like, that's what I'm on.
I mean, they're gonna see you as cool dad.
Yo, listen, my daughter's friends at school, they like, yo, I just want to take a picture with your dad.
Oh, you're in there.
I just want to take a picture with your dad.
That's the lottery right there.
To my daughter, I'm just her dad. So she's like, what? My dad?
You want to take a picture? So she's always going to be slick hating on you. Like, that's my dad.
Like, yeah, they talk about they want to take a picture. They're going to be famous. I'm like, what? Like, just like, you don't understand. Like,
so when you create, whether it's a song or a design, what part of your story are you trying to preserve?
I mean, like, keep to myself? Honestly, none of it, bro. None of it. That's not pure. Like, if you want to tell the good, you got to tell the bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I say in my songs all the time, like, I've had my heart broke. I've been backstabbed, but I'm in your face still. I'm present. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the part that you want to preserve is usually the part that people need to hear.
The most.
So,
yeah.
If I'm going to give it to you, I'm going to give it to you all the way. You feel me?
So, you've performed before.
What do you mean? Like on stage?
Yeah.
Never.
So you've never performed before, right?
And I'm not going to.
Why won't you?
Nah, because that's one part of me that I'm like, nah, I can't see myself on stage with no mic. I can't see it yet.
Wouldn't that be you taking the music like all the way serious?
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
Is that not that's the symbol of an artist, right? Being able to step into that embrace where I want my audience to see me in my most natural form.
So I know eventually.
What would it take for you to perform?
I don't even know, bro. I got some internal shit I gotta figure out before I can do that, bro. Like, that's some shit I gotta sit in the room and like, yo, nigga, why you not getting on stage? Like, I gotta figure that out inside me because they already be asking like, yo, you gonna perform? I'm like, what? No, I just want to rap and that's it, bro. Just go listen to it. That's it. You don't gotta see me performing, but that goes back to sort of like this, like the interviews and talking to people was a part of the process of being on stage.
That's a big step.
Yeah. Like, if I really want to do music, I might have to suck it up and be like, yo, you might really have to get on stage and rap. So, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
I think it'll come. I think it'll come.
Right now, and see if I'm going to do that, I'm going to quit.
And be like all in on the close.
I might just get y'all a year straight of just music and just be done.
So, who deserves gratitude for helping you stay on the right path? You know, because people like to say they're self-made, but that's impossible. There's always people who help along the way. So, who do you give gratitude to for helping 4Five6 Nice stay on the right path and be a good man?
Early on in my life, everything goes to my grandmother. My grandmother was everything, bro. She instilled, no matter what phase of life I was going through, whether it was moving around crazy, getting locked up and all that, she always had faith in pushing me like, you are a king, bro. You're bigger than whatever you're doing right now. And she always, so that's something that's going to stick with me to the day I die. So she definitely gets the number one. 2, I would say my lady, like I've been with my lady since 2006. Of course, not the whole time straight, off and on, but it's never a time that I wasn't with her that she wasn't pushing me for it and fixing my crown and pushing my, what I'm saying? Never a time I was with her she wasn't doing that. So she definitely gets that. That's 2. 3, I would say one of my best friends, his name, we call him Booby, but that's my guy. Like, he got ultimate belief and confidence in me. Like, he always like, yo, bro, you that nigga, bro. Like, he always instilled that in me. He fully believe in whatever I'm doing. And then 4, my kids, like my babies.
That's your everything.
Yeah, they do it without telling me. Like, they just, when I look at them, I'm like I always tell myself, yo, sometimes, like, especially when they all at the house together, I'm looking around like, damn, bro,
I did this.
like, I can't fuck up.
Yeah, I did this.
And I can't fuck up. Like, these little people right here depend on me, bro. And if I don't come through, nobody else gonna come through for them. So, yeah, I would say those 4 people. Shout out to them.
And looking back, what version of yourself are you most proud of surviving?
Hustling. Because a lot of people that was Like the time that I was most active outside and moving around, doing what I was doing, like a lot of people got a lot of jail time and died, and I didn't. And that wasn't by mistake.
Survivor's remorse.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of people that I was like, I went to elementary school, like we played tag together, you know what I'm saying? Then you grow up to now, you trying to get a couple dollars to get some sneakers, and nigga get 19, 20 years in jail, you know what I'm saying? Nigga get killed, you know what I'm saying? How did I skip all that? That wasn't by accident. So surviving that is what I feel like is gonna always take me through life, because I always got the mindset like it ain't that bad, bro. Like if I could drop a hat and it not sell, I'm still free. Still got my life. You know what I'm saying? I still live to fight another day. So yeah, that outside era where I was trying to do what I had to do to get some money, I'm thankful that I survived that.
And rapid fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was the video that shocked you the most, that got the most engagement on social media with your movement?
Damn, where's video? So Mike D's, my video went crazy. That shocked me. But damn, I'm trying to think which one. Damn, that's a good question, bro. Because I had dropped so many videos, like especially last year.
I had a lot go crazy.
Yeah, last year I was on like a Smack DVD run where I was doing mad drops. Like I just, you get a hat from me, put the bag up, and get ready. You know,
let me see.
Yeah, so I gotta think on that and double back on that, because I want to give you a pure answer.
Okay, another rapid fire question, right? What's the biggest win you've had with 4Five6? That people don't know? Is it a hand-to-hand, a certain person hit you up, you know, maybe a comment, a life story in the DMs that moved you? What was your biggest win?
So I would say it's becoming a constant win now, because weekly, if not daily, I get somebody DMing me or texting me like, yo, bro, you motivating me. Like you got me thinking different, bro. You got me feeling like I could do something. Like that is, you know, you can't pay for that, bro. Like that is worth selling. I could sell all these hats and it still won't be worth that comment, because I mean, I'm really making a difference in somebody's life, you know? Even if not their life, I at least got them thinking different. So, and I get that so often. Like I literally got a whole album in my book, my phone, that I screenshot those and store them in. So when I get in the mode, when I feel like, yo, I'm like, damn, I'm slipping, I go back and read those. Like, nah, nice. Stay on the course, stay paying attention, you know what I'm saying? At least one person is paying attention, if not a plethora of people. So that's how I'm carrying it.
Oh, that's really smart, man.
Yeah.
In 5 years, how do you want people to remember Nice and your brand?
I want them to remember me as being somebody who was organic, never was out of reach. Like I want to always be accessible to the people, you know what I'm saying? Even if I get to a point where I do have to move around a lot more other places, right back to the town where, you know what I'm saying? So I always want them to remember me as being somebody that was feet on land. I want the youth to look at me as somebody who gave them a positive, like, outlook on life.
Some neighborhood heroes.
Like, and I hate names like that, but I get it, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like that's mad pressure.
What's wrong with being a neighborhood hero?
Because
we don't have none no more.
You know why I don't like it? Because as I'm a man at the end of the day, because, you know, I can't tell you what I might do next week.
Sure.
Like, yo,
people can't count on one version of yourself, but they can count on you doing things for the people out of pure intention, providing people with good product. So if people can count on that.
So that's the part that I'm okay with. I realize that it doesn't come along with it being perfect. Like perfect ain't the expectation. Being pure, genuine, and honest is what's gonna lead me through whatever. So if I do fuck up next week, I'm the type of guy like, yeah, bro, I'll get on. I'll wild out. I'm doing shit, but watch this.
I'll embrace the love.
But watch this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm down to accept my flaws and keep moving forward. You know, like I said, everything with me is pure. So I trust my purity as I can't lose, because I know my intentions is always from the heart. It is always from a place of love and in that place. You know what I'm saying?
And so if someone watching this feels stuck where you once were, what would you tell them?
Bet on yourself, bro. Don't be cheap. Plan day, plan night, plan afternoon. You planning is how you wiggle through what can and can't go wrong, because you can never make something perfect, but you can plan to the point where you're ready for any mishap that may come with it. You know, you can make it where it's like it's foolproof damn near. Like it's not gonna be perfect, but I'm ready for anything that could go wrong. I already thought about it and how I'm gonna wiggle through that. So always plan, bro, and don't be scared to spend your money. Just, you know, bet on yourself. You got to, bro, because nobody else is gonna bet on you.
And can I ask you about the realities of being a business owner? People always think you have money. They might be asking you for money. People always want products from you, and they're not free. You know, because if you respect me and you love me, you would buy it at full price. If anything, you would give me a tip on top, right? So explain the realities of being a business owner, not only in Boston, but in terms of finances and in terms of navigating your relationships with people. Once you become a business owner.
So as far as the finance part go, is don't be looking for a profit off the bat. Like this, you don't think about if you're doing this for a profit, you might as well go get a job. Because the profit, even if you got it, it's not your profit yet. You still building to get somewhere. Like you know, so don't think about the profit aspect of it. As far as other people, like that's a part of anything you do. Like you give people an inch, they're gonna take a mile. So you gotta be strict up, because it is like people expect you to just give them a hat for free, give them a shirt for free. And to me, that's a sign of disrespect. Like, you're not willing to pay me for my products, I don't even want you to wear it. So you got to deal with that part of it. Another part is knowing how to, especially if you got kids or whatever you got going on, you got to know how to balance your time, which is something I still don't know how to do. Like, I'm still trying to figure out, because if it was up to me, I'd go to the studio 7 days in the morning, cook hats 7 days at night, but I got these babies and this. I gotta
take care of business.
Yeah, I got a lady. I gotta figure out how to give them some of my energy too. So know how to figure out some balance. And another part of it I would say is knowing your why. Like, you got to figure out your why, bro. If you don't know why you're doing something, don't
shouldn't
do
be doing it.
You got to have a why for whatever you do, bro. So figure out your why, and then everything else comes after that.
That's a powerful answer, bro.
Yeah.
And then I also want to know this too. How do you convince other people to follow in your footsteps or to follow your vision? Because at some point you're going to build a team. You're coordinating with somebody with your business. You know, because business is about partnerships.
No doubt.
So how do you choose who to work with, what to associate yourself with, who's good for the business, who's bad for the business?
So the proof is in the
pudding?
Not the pudding. I would say the energy and the results. Energy, because you can damn near you can feel if something's not right, or if their intentions ain't pure, or like, so I'm very big on energy. Like, yo, what you want to be around for? You know what I'm saying? Is it to help you? Because of course everything is you do something to get a gain out of it, but what type of gain you trying to get out of it? Do you really care about this at the root of all this? So definitely big on picking people off their energy and results. Like, this is where I get a little stingy and maybe a little bougie. Like, I feel like you gotta be kind of sort of doing something to do something with me. Like, I want you to be working as hard as I am, so I know when we get together, it's gonna be like, oh, we all rolling. Like, you feel me? Like,
it's actually gonna be a mutually beneficial partnership instead of a one-way dependent relationship.
Like, don't look at me like a lick. Like, you know, you could do, like, you know, this not saying nobody's doing this, but look at it like, oh, I could do a collab with him, run up a quick bag, and then I'm back to the 9. Like, if you're not dropping how I'm dropping or trying to drop how I drop, I really don't got no interest in trying to do nothing with you, because I know how serious I'm taking this. If you're not taking this the same level as me, then we shouldn't be doing nothing together.
4Five6, nice here in the building, man. Where can people find not only your Instagram, your YouTube, and how can they get your merch?
So my Instagram is at 4Five6, the number 4, letter F, number 1, letter V, letter E, the number 6. That's my Instagram. My YouTube page is the same thing. As far as buying pieces from me, you gotta catch me outside, man.
gotta catch him outside.
Man. Like, we build a secret society on the look. You can try to DM me, but I got like 60 DMs right now, and it'd be hard. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. So I try to get to everybody, but the best way is, like, you see me outside, because I'm everywhere y'all at. Just hit me. It's always on me. It's never a time I don't have merch on me. So you want some, or get a referral. Call somebody that you see me with me, and be like, hey, make them get it. But yeah, we working on something to make it easier. But right now, you gotta catch me in traffic, bro. Them dogs.
And what's something you want to leave the people with as a message from 4Five6 Nights to Boston? It could be about culture, your brand, the future, what you see here. Just what is your parting message to the people?
So one thing for the city, everybody play their part, man. Just keep adding on. Whatever you can do to add on, just keep adding on. That's how we get up out of here. But we don't get out of here micromanaging or watching what the next person doing. You just do what you do, and then everything goes in the pot. And then when the pot's full, that's when the money comes. So everybody just keep playing their part, doing what they do. Do it out of love, do it out of purity, but add on. That's all we can do. You have to add on. That's how things get bigger. 1 + 1 + 1. That's how the total keeps getting bigger. So just keep adding on. And 2, this just been heavy on my heart this week because it's Valentine's Day week.
Got to go ahead.
This been heavy on my heart for not only young boys, older, whoever you are, bro. Don't be afraid to love a woman, bro. You love your friends, you love your boys. Love your woman the same way, man. If she's a good one, do right by her, bro. Don't be ashamed to have that aspect to you. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's what's gonna make sure you're good, bro. You call your nigga and tell him your stomach hurt, he gonna laugh at you. You call that lady and tell your stomach hurt, she gonna figure out how to make it not hurt.
Yeah, so, figure out why.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to love a woman, bro. Or if you even though you don't love her, they your lady all the way, don't be afraid to pour into a woman, bro, because they gonna
multiply.
Come on. Yeah. So yeah, don't be scared to do that, man.
So 4Five6 came through, blessed us with this great interview, bro. I think that was awesome.
Y'all,
man, shout out to the Muse. Yeah. Shout out to everybody who allows us to use this space.
I just told you, Noble hit me on Thursday, bro. Everybody can't come through my phone like that, bro. He came to my phone and said, yo, you trying to do an interview? Just tell me I'm there, bro.
Plonge. He was out of there.
That's what's up.
Man, shout out to the Museum TV for another banger interview.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the Muse and the big homies who allow us to use this space.
Yes, sir.
Respect, peace, and love. 4Five6 Nights in the building. You know what it do.
No doubt.